No, did you see how long it took for the shield to go up? Yep. That's me. And if you don't want to end up in the same predicament that I was, especially when it comes to playing Destroyer, you definitely want to stick around and watch this video, especially if you are a newer player to Marathon or it's your first time trying to pick up Destroyer. Now, this is going to be somewhat of a crash course. It's going to cover the things that I think you guys need to be cautious of when it comes to playing Destroyer, and a little bit of the knowledge that you guys should know when it comes to playing him, so you guys can get the best out of this shell. And because Destroyer's only really got 2 abilities, this should be really easy and simple. So first and foremost, things to be cautious of: your thrusters. I know it's fun to get out there and just jet boosty boost all across the map with your sprint. Just understand you are building up heat at a faster rate. But what is a big issue is the dash jet thrusters. That one's going to have you overheat like crazy. And Bungie's made it clear they had a reason for that. They did not want this game to be something where people could crazily abuse the movements and just be dashing and zipping all over the place. They wanted it to be a high risk, high reward thing. So for example, and you see somebody hit a corner, maybe you're feeling like my regular sprint won't get me there fast enough. So instead, I'll use my dash to just zip around that corner real quick and get some easy shots off, because it's going to be a little harder for them to track me, especially with my teammates right behind me. So I'll be a little bit of a distraction and go ahead and take some of them shots, dish off some shots, or put my shield up and just block all the damage that he's trying to push out, while my teammates are able to swing this corner now and get free shots. That's the high reward. Obviously, the high risk is now you're getting ready to overheat. Maybe they're prepared for you to do that. They down you immediately, and now your teammates are caught up in a 3v2 situation. So just things to keep in mind. Another big thing that I think you guys need to be aware of is no amount of cradle building. And as far as I know, there is not a single core that I was able to find where it's going to help Destroyer lower that cooldown time to all of his abilities. There is one that I found where it's supposed to help you with the cooldown time, so you're not waiting as long, and I did get out there and run around with it, but it did not take that time down a whole bunch. For my shield, it did. It helped it a good amount. It took it down about maybe half, but for that 260 seconds or whatever it is for the ultimate, I seen no real significant change in that. There might be a super rare one that does, but as far as I know, for the normal common player, you guys are going to struggle to come across anything that's making that big of a difference unless you're carrying the amp. And again, for those of you that might not know, the amp is just a consumable item that allows you to drop that cooldown time a little bit more. And even if you yourself do not have one, and maybe you got a friend that plays Marathon, if they play Triage and they throw their drone on you and then they decide to use amp on themselves, you will also get the effects of amp. Just like you will with anything else. If they use the cardio kick, you'll get it. If they use a consumable to get their shield up, you'll also get that effect. Triage is super good for Destroyer in so many damn ways, and honestly, amazing shell for the entire team. So I would say a combination of both the core that you can find and a bunch of amps to try and help you get your ultimate back fast. Which leads me to my next point of, do not just prematurely use your ultimate if you're not close enough to a fight. You do not have that long with the ultimate. You got about 30 seconds and it's going to drain extremely fast. And if you get there towards the tail end of that ultimate, you got to wait another 200+ seconds before you can even use that ultimate. And I'm telling you, it's such a game changer that it would be an extreme waste of time for you to just prematurely use that. Instead, what I recommend is you wait until you get into the fight. You see that there is some shit going on still, and maybe you get a few shots off, and now your teammates are also getting some good shots. Now you need to back up a little bit, give yourself some cover so you can use that ultimate, because again, it does have a time, you know what I'm saying, that startup time for it. And then once it starts up, you get back out there, get some shots off, and let that ultimate rip. Just in case you guys are really new to Marathon and don't know, the way Destroyer's ultimate works is it shoots a bunch of missiles at people, does some good damage, but also stuns/slows them down for a brief period of time, which is why I say you don't want to prematurely use it, because you want to take full advantage of that. That thing can easily help you squad wipe a team, and it's super strong and powerful, and honestly might be top 3 if not the best ultimate in the game. Now when it comes to Destroyer's shield, there are some things that I think y'all need to really be cautious of. One of the big things is the startup time. It has a long startup frame for this, and you guys can see it in this clip right here. You see me go through the animations to put my arm up like the shield is coming up, but I want to say maybe about 3 frames go by and I still do not get the shield, and instead I get knocked. So if you start getting shot and you think, oh, I'll just immediately pull up my shield, it's not gonna be immediate. There's gonna be a little bit of a delay in there before your damn shield even jumps up and protects you. So you need to be wary of that. But outside of that, there's no other real drawbacks to this shield. It's really good in so many scenarios where you can use it to charge into a situation where you got your teammates behind you and you're using your thrusters to sprint up and close the gap between you and the team, which is going to have them peel back a little bit, especially if your teammates are able to get a few good shots off. Maybe you guys break them before you even decide to rush up in there, and now you just guns blazing running in there with your shield while your teammates is getting easy licks. And like I said earlier, it's a really good thing to use, especially if you're trying to cut across a corner. You use your shield, jet thruster across the way, and now you got yourself some protection. Let them use up all their bullets, and now you put your shield down, get some easy shots off, or whatever the case may be. And one of the most important things that I learned with Destroyer Shield, and maybe some of the Destroyer mains out there already knew this, but again, for the newer people, if you're using the shield, and let's say you're going up against a team with the triage, they don't always use their ultimate just to pick up the teammate. Sometimes they actually decide to use it on the enemies because, again, it'll EMP you, kind of give you a stun effect and stuff like that, and it does a little bit of damage, so it gives the opposing team an advantage in the fight. But if you're using Destroyer and you're using that shield and they decide to hit you instead of your teammate, so again, they get behind you and now you protecting them, it will take all the damage of Triage's ultimate and you will see no side effects. The only thing that's going to happen is now you're without a shield, so you got to get ready to get right back into that fight. There you go, y'all. That's a quick crash course to learning how to play Destroyer. Now obviously there are some other things that you can always keep in mind when you're playing him, just like you could with any other shell. Being aware of the environment and the certain situation that you're in could also dictate and determine how you're going to play a certain fight, especially when it comes to Destroyer. But now I got some gameplay for you guys to actually see for yourself. It was a lot of failed attempts before it even finally got good, but I think I finally understand how you're supposed to be using this shell.
I have a key. Sorry, I have a key for greenhouse right here. Ooh. I want to try to kill a team first, if that's cool.
You know what? Just to make sure, let's go ahead and amp ourselves up. Because my man Tart said to make sure you keep them amps on you. I got to make sure I start unlocking that shit so I can get daily amps. I know that and cardio kicker like damn near must-haves for every shell, bro. Ooh!
You got snipe from complex somewhere over there? Oh, right here. Knocked one.
Boost! Us. My nigga look like he about to pull his hamstring the way he running.
Oh, player right here. Like we're about to come in this door, I think.
On me a knife, yeah. Blue shields on me, knife. Nice, great work.
I'm on the roof. Oh yeah, I see them still.
I'm coming up the back.
Sprinting. He.
Oh yeah, somebody's on this right there. Oh, that one.
Nice.
Oh,
sorry.
I'm gonna smoke myself right here.
Cracked one.
Nice.
Down one. Yep, we can push him. I think. Oh, yep.
I have my visor on. He's right here. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Oh, I got shot from somewhere. I think inside the smoke still.
Yeah, he was. Oh, on me. There he is.
Nice.
Son of a bitch.
I hear feet by me, I think. Double check up top. Yep, they're still on the roof. Down one. Yep, I see him.
Nice. Right here.
Got him.
Yeah, good shit. Hold on.
I'm sorry. You were running around.
I'm out here scavenging.
No. You were scaring me.
Take all my stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You scared me.
Do you feel good about this?
No. No.
Look at me. Look at me in the eye.
I can't. Get away from me. If I had a way to pick you up, I would. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little one.
Give you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done do warden. It's easy. I got plenty of ammo for that.
Okay. Let's go then.
All right, I got ult. Let's do this.
Hey, it's out. Get him. Fuck him.
Hey, when you got this bitch to use on something. Woo! Goddamn rockets!
Ooh, gold demolition. Somebody wants that.
Loki, you know what it is, bro? The second I have
Just
like some
rinse it away.
successful runs and a few good fights, bro, I start to feel like I'm becoming one with the shell. Like I am the shell. You know what I'm saying? High key, when you think about it, that's kind of what Marathon is pushing for anyways, because it's like you're uploading your subconscious into the shell itself. So I am me in all these different shells, and I really feel like I'm learning. Like I'm being downloaded into the shell properly now. Look at the numbers, y'all. 9 eliminations. 8 runners eliminated. Almost 1,300 damage. Or this, because you just... Oh! Nice, nice, nice. Nice.
Behind us, behind us.
Gonna res. That was a sick blast. Down. All 3 down.
Y'all see that shield play? That was nasty, Tutti.
That was a sick ass block. Shield on that.
Thank you, man.
That was fucking sick. It worked out so perfectly.
Nice. Bitch. Yay! A successful outpost run! Oh, there was a rook here. Oh, he in Pinwheel.